On play action, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he breaks through an opening, and there he goes. And touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley of the Giants. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Able to avoid him at the 40. Oh, and now some space to operate. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play.
Field position, 1 play later, boom, end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Only a couple there. It's going to be brought down about the 28.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen. Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that is incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score. Going totally opposite what it should be.
Well, I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The two punters, so Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen, don't even show up to this one.
Johnny Hecker might throw a touchdown pass because you know the Rams like to fake it when he's on the field.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and that'll make it third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Oh, nice move. And now running right through it. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Keenan Allen, 65 yards. And the AFC adds on to their lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now Breeze lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 38 yards. And the AFC just continues to pour it on. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. Now a hit and a loose football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Jared Cook taking it in. And the AFC able to stretch that big lead even further. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Breeze to throw again. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 19 yards that time for number 19.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're done. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and that's picked up by the AFC. And now look at him go. 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A fumble return for an AFC touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one taken just inside the 10. And he loses the football a second time. And that's picked up by the AFC. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So we're at halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the AFC out on. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The NFC offense heads out to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now Breeze on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. This is fielded at the 27. Whoa, shifty.
Whoa.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And it'll be a short field ahead as the AFC takes over 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And it's a touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the AFC just continues to pour it on. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off, too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted-for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it. Something to of a two-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
never had it. The
my
stuff she used to
grandmother did the
preserve.
same. It smelled terrible.
Check. Mark 55. Ready, check. 55. Let's put him on the buses. Ready, check.
Breeze now on 1st down. Caught by Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Ready.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Mahomes to his KC teammate Kelsey for the AFC first. Mahomes going to throw. Steps away to his left. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now here's Mahomes rolling to his left. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It's the AFC with the football and the lead as we begin in quarter number 4. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll try to run it. This is Conner. And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. James Conner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC able to stretch that big lead even further. Extra point up and through by Myers. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. To throw is Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, 36 yards. And the AFC takes advantage of the interception, and they turn it into 6. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. 55. Squeeze down the double.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Breeze to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And that's picked up by the AFC. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this is going to banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably about...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Myers connects on the PAT. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Breeze now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And that's picked up by the AFC. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tied? What's going on here?
But defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Breeze now on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Breeze gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Mahomes going to throw it here. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, and how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and as a result, possession switches hands. Throwing now is Breeze. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for.